How can you scale your e-commerce agency during the current climate that we're going through? Obviously, it's something that majority of us have never ever experienced before. But in this video, guys, I'm gonna break down exactly how you can actually scale your e-com agency during this time. You know, the time where everybody's thinking everything's crashing, they're thinking that like it's gonna get, you know, they're thinking it's harder to sign e-com clients and all that type of stuff and get results for e-com clients, all that type of stuff. In this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how you can actually go ahead and scale your agency during this really, really tough time. As always, guys, before we jump in, make sure you go ahead, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Massively helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So with that being said, let's jump into it. Okay, back with the slides again. And as I say, scale your e-com agency. So first things first, okay, you know, this is vital, okay? Select the correct e-com sub-niche. So during a time like this, selecting the correct sub-niche will be the make or break of the success of your e-com agency. Some industries within e-commerce right now are crashing hard. And so if you start reaching out to brands within that industry or within those industries, you simply will not experience any success. Okay, so it doesn't matter how you go about it, how well your email outreach is, how well your email scripts are, or your Loom videos, or whatever outreach method you're using, it does not matter. If you reach out to the wrong brands right now, the wrong e-com brands right now, wrong e-com industries, it genuinely will not matter how good everything else is. If it's the wrong industry right now, you won't experience any success. So selecting the correct sub-niche, i.e. industry, to go into right now is genuinely the one thing that is going to be the make or break of the success of your e-com agency. And obviously, as I say, in order to scale your agency right now, more specifically your e-com agency right now, you need to be selecting the correct sub-niche, okay? So with that being said, there are certain e-commerce industries that are actually thriving right now. And so this will not only enable you to easily sign on brands within that industry, as they will be optimistic, have the money, and will want to scale, but you will also be able to generate them better results than normal via paid traffic. As I say, there's genuinely industries right now, e-com industries right now, that are actually growing, right? They're not staying the same. It's not like they're not experiencing anything. They are experiencing stuff, but they're actually scaling. Their industries are actually scaling. And so it's those businesses, those e-com industries, sub-niches that you want to be going after. Okay, so as I say, selecting the correct e-com sub-niche is vital. And if you haven't seen, I think it's 2 videos ago from this post, from this video, 2 previous videos ago, I posted another video explaining literally the best e-commerce niches to go into right now. So if you're wondering on what e-com niches are thriving, which ones you should focus on, go back and watch that video. That will give you a really, really clear understanding of exactly what niches to reach out to. And I also give you an article in there for you to go ahead and read as well. So as I say, selecting the correct sub-niche, e-com sub-niche is vital. Go ahead, watch that video. That will help you select the correct one. Now, as I say, you will also be able to generate them better results than normal via paid traffic. And so this is due to the fact that the demand for the specific product is higher than usual right now. And so if you can serve that target audience and ad with the product, they will easily convert, right? So obviously right now, it's really, really black and white, especially in the e-commerce industry. It's very, very black and white, right? What I mean by that is like, this e-com industry here is like nobody cares about it, right? Nobody cares about getting that product right now. However, this one over here, every single person's eyes are on this product, right? Usually it's, you know, you want to target audiences that genuinely have an interest in this product and genuinely have an interest in this product. Those two people are separated. But right now what we're seeing is that everybody's coming together and everybody's either going here or they're going here. I hope that makes sense. And so what I mean is that if you get a client on board who, you know, you reach out to the correct sub-niches, you get them on board, then when it comes to actually delivering results for them during a time like this, you will genuinely be able to get them so much more results, so much better results, simply because everybody's eyes are on that product. Perfect example I can think of off the top of my head is at-home fitness workout products. Every single person, right now, if you're somewhat interested in staying healthy and keeping your body looking like you want it to look like, if you're somewhat interested in that, you will know that if you go to one of your local workout shops, the shelves are empty. And so if, as I say, if you get a client on board right now who sells kind of at-home fitness workout stuff, and you run ads to people who, you know, are somewhat interested in that kind of area, I guarantee you your ROAS, your results that you generate that client will be insane, because every single person's eyes are on it. Every single person wants it. The demand is high. So if you can get eyes on your client's product by those people, it's game over. Your conversion rates will be insane. So this, again though, all boils down to selecting the correct sub-niche. So that's the first thing. Now, second thing, so once you have identified 1 to 3 sub-niches that you can see are clearly growing during this time, you must triple down on outreach to brands within those sub-niches. Now is a time where you have to go all in on outreach, because you need to understand that the majority of people are turning away from it right now, as they believe they won't be able to get clients, which decreases the competition you have, this increasing your chances of getting clients. Like, once you have identified 1 to 3 niches, sub-niches within the e-commerce niche, you have to triple down on outreach, because everybody, right, in what we're doing, all of your quote unquote competition will probably be kind of stepping back. They'll probably be trying to maintain things as opposed to look at growing things right now, because, you know, what is going on in the world. But you need to triple down on outreach, because that, you know, people stepping back and kind of just trying to maintain things as opposed to scale things, that leaves you a window of opportunity to go in and literally be the only, or, you know, some of the only agencies that are reaching out to people. That decreases your competition, which then obviously further increases the potential of you getting a client, the chances of you getting a client. And so, as I say, you need to identify 1 to 3 sub-niches that are actually growing right now. Then, if you're in the Quantum Agency program, you need to, it's mandatory that you go ahead, use the lead prospecting methods that we talk about in the program, and the qualification process that we talk about in the program. Leverage that, do that literally every single day, and then go ahead and pair that with the outreach methods that we again talk about in the program, and just triple down on that. Make that your priority, like your sole priority for the next month, I'd even say. Because obviously this is gonna drag on for quite a while, so you need to make that your priority. Go, again, if you're in the Quantum Agency program, go ahead, leverage the lead sourcing techniques we go through, the methods, the qualification process that we need to ensure we take every brand through, and then go ahead and pair those 2 things with the outreach we talk about. And as I say, once you do those 3 things, getting clients will genuinely be so easy for you right now, because you're reaching out to brands that are growing. You are using literally the best lead sourcing techniques for the e-com industry, and you're reaching out in the best possible way that you can for the e-com industry, again, given that you're in the program. And so there's literally and also on top of that, you're doing it in a time where not many people are doing outreach for their agency, right? So you're gonna stand out from the rest, because really you've not got as much competition right now. So as I say, you have to triple down on outreach right now to 1 to 3 sub-niches that you can see clearly are growing. Now, within your outreach, you do not want to avoid the elephant in the room. Okay, you must address it. You want to show the prospect why now more than ever they should be leveraging paid traffic, because not only is it the cheapest it has ever been, but also because their industry is currently growing during this time and they need to take advantage of that. Okay, tailoring your messaging to address what is going on will increase your conversion rate so much. Okay, you cannot avoid the elephant in the room. You must just address it up front and just say, look, I completely understand what is going on right now, but the reason I'm reaching out to you is because I can see that now more than ever, there is so many eyes, such high demand on the home workout niche, and obviously I can see that you sell X, Y, and Z products. We have to take advantage of this X, Y, and Z, right? Go through whatever you need to go through. Again, if you're in the program, go ahead and just tailor the scripts that I literally give you to address the elephant in the room, to address what is going on right now. And it's at that point that your conversion rates will increase so much if you couple everything we've just talked about for outreach, finding the right sub-niche, all that type of stuff. there's literally no way you will not be able to get clients. And it's a surefire way to scale your e-com agency right now. It's it's almost guaranteed as long as you're consistent, right? As long as you're consistent, it's basically guaranteed. Obviously I can't say it is guaranteed, but it's basically guaranteed as long as you're consistent, because like you're doing everything, and it's in a time where the specific industries you're reaching out to are actually growing. As I say, it's a surefire way to scale your agency, e-com agency during this time. And this is another reason why the e-com niche just beats all, and it's just genuinely the best niche out there. Because I mean, right now there is no possible way that you can go ahead and scale a gym agency. There's no way. Literally, it's impossible right now for you to go ahead and scale a gym agency or a restaurant agency, right? If you're in the restaurant niche, you cannot scale that. E-com is the best niche, and as I say, this is one of the only niches right now that you can go ahead and scale, and you do that by implementing everything we've just gone through. Now, with that being said, as I said before, you need to tailor your message to address what is going on within your outreach, because this will increase conversion rate so much. And this is a perfect segue into my next point, which is to adapt your approach on Facebook. Not only can you fiercely scale your e-com agency during this time by getting an influx of new clients, but you can also scale it in terms of generating even higher results for your clients on Facebook, okay? But here is the catch. What used to work, for the most part, will just simply not work anymore, okay? You must adapt your approach. It's mandatory that you, again, address the elephant in the room in the copy that you create to show your target audience that the brand is sensitive to the topic, they are staying relevant, and they understand how the customer is feeling, okay? So by pivoting your messaging, it will not only increase the conversion rate, but it will result in higher ROAS for your clients. So you can not only scale your e-com agency by getting more clients on, by leveraging everything we've just gone through in terms of outreach, scale it by getting more clients on, but once you've got those clients on, now as well, given that you're in the e-commerce niche for your agency, now more than ever, you can actually get better results than you would normally get for clients. Because again, if you're reaching out to the correct people, you know their brand is growing, which obviously, as we spoke about, will make it easier to sign them on as a client, but also their brand is growing, there's more eyes, there's more demand for their products, for their whatever it is that they're selling. So when it comes to running Facebook ads, honestly, you guys can see I'm getting a bit hyped here, but it's like, it just gets me so excited, because I know right now is the perfect time to scale your e-com agency. Like, as I say, the demand for their products is higher than it's ever been. There's more eyes on their industry more than ever right now. So when you start running Facebook ads, people are just gonna convert like crazy as long as you adapt your approach. So if you've got some current clients, again, there's always exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, what has been working for you for the previous 6, 12, 18 months, whatever it is, what has been working for you up until this point, again, for the most part, won't work right now, because the dynamic of the entire, basically the dynamic of the entire world has drastically changed. So you need to adapt your approach on Facebook. Obviously the best way to do this is by changing up your copy. The exact same way you want to change up your copy in the emails, in the outreach, you want to change up your copy for the ad copy that you put into your Facebook ads, okay? Calling out your target audience. And as I go on to stay there, you want to start leveraging copy that literally calls out your audience, okay? And here are some really, really good examples. You know, just literally starting off your copy with stuck at home, has your gym been closed down, still need to buy gifts but you can't get to the shops, stuff like that. Like, you're literally calling out your audience, and you know, not only are you calling them out, you're also addressing what's going on in the world right now. You're showing that the brand understands, and you're addressing the elephant in the room. And then you can obviously go on to say whatever you need to say, but just starting it off by that, even having just headlines as like, has your gym been closed down, for an e-com brand that sells home workout products, having the headline of has your gym been closed down, I guarantee you that will catch so many eyes. And then obviously, as long as your copy is structured well, you've got good creative, your targeting is correct and all that type of stuff, your conversion rate will increase so much, which obviously, again, as I said, will help you scale your e-com brand in terms of service delivery. And so if you've got any ROAS deals in place with your e-com clients, you will be able to scale your e-com agency so much right now by leveraging these three things that I mentioned. So first things first, obviously, well, not first things, but one of the things being adapting your approach on Facebook. The other one being tripling down on outreach. And obviously the first and really the one that's gonna serve everything, literally the one that's going to depict your success is to select the correct e-com sub-niches, because as you can now see, that literally falls, and you know, that literally serves as the foundation to everything else that falls after it, right? If you've not selected the correct sub-niche, then your outreach won't be effective, so you won't even get any clients. But even if you do get a client, well done, congratulations. But when it comes to running the ads, if the e-com sub-niche is dying right now, if it's falling off, then you're not gonna be able to get any results. So this serves as the foundation to the success of you scaling and being successful with your e-com agency right now. And then obviously, as I say, with outreach, if you're in the Quantum Agency program, go ahead, start leveraging the Unmatched Outreach Week, everything we go through in the Unmatched Outreach Week, and start leveraging all of that on brands that are growing right now. And there is no way you will not get multiple clients. I'm super confident in that you will get multiple clients as long as you leverage that in the Unmatched Outreach Week, as well as reaching out to the correct brands. Again, for those of you who haven't seen, I think it's the second most recent video before this video. Just literally search it, it's like best e-commerce sub-niches right now. Go and watch that video and start reaching out to those brands that I talk about in there, because they are literally growing right now. And as I say, that's gonna serve as the foundation to the success that you'll have with your e-com agency right now in amongst what is going on in the world. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope it kind of shows you that like you genuinely can scale your e-com agency so much right now. You just need to go about it in a certain way, and obviously that certain way is exactly everything that I've explained in this video. So as I say, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you go ahead and smash it with your e-com agency. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. I am posting every other day on the channel, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.